Have you ever felt like a prisoner in your own life? Today, we explore the streets of Beverly Hills with Lily. She had $1 million life, but a broken spirit. By the end of this long story, you will master the vocabulary of health, psychology, and personal victory. Stay with us until the very last sentence to see her unbelievable final form. Let's learn English. In the sun-drenched avenues of Beverly Hills, life was a dream for young Lily. Her house was a palace of white marble and glass overlooking the sparkling lights of Los Angeles. As an 8-year-old, Lily was the definition of sweet. Her parents, busy with their high society lives, showed their love through sugar. Every morning began at a boutique bakery where the air smelled of melted butter and vanilla. Lily didn't just eat, she experienced. She adored the colorful macarons and the towering chocolate cakes. To her, food was the warmest hug she could receive. By the time Lily turned 12, the sweet girl was facing a bitter reality. While her classmates at the private academy were lean and athletic, Lily felt like a heavy shadow among them. Her expensive designer clothes felt tight and uncomfortable. She started avoiding the school's blue swimming pool because she was ashamed of her body. And Beverly Hills, perfection is everything, and Lily felt like a mistake. She began to hide in the school library, finding comfort in books and bags of salty potato chips, creating a wall of snacks between her and the world. High school is a battlefield, and for Lily, it was a silent one. Now 16, she was significantly overweight. She was the smart girl everyone asked for homework help, but nobody invited to the glamorous beach parties in Malibu. She watched from the sidelines as her peers fell in love and went to prom. Lily spent her Friday nights in her room, a beautiful prison of toys and silk curtains, ordering double cheese pizzas. She felt invisible to the boy she liked, convinced that her heart was hidden under too many layers of pain. At 18, Lily applied for a summer job at a famous fashion boutique on Rodeo Drive. She loved fashion and had a great eye for style. However, when she walked in, the manager, a woman as thin as a needle, scanned Lily from head to toe. "I'm sorry," the manager said with a cold, fake smile. "We don't have a uniform in your size, and our brand represents a certain aesthetic." Lily walked out into the bright California sun, her heart shattered. This was the moment she realized that the world didn't just see her weight, it judged her worth. That night, the tears wouldn't stop. Lily stood in front of her full-length gold mirror. She didn't recognize the girl looking back at her. Her eyes were red and her spirit was exhausted. She looked at a photo of her grandmother, a woman known for her iron will. "No more," Lily whispered to the empty room. "I will not be a victim of my own hunger anymore." She took her remaining snacks and threw them into the trash. It wasn't about being skinny for the boutique. It was about finally being the master of her own body. The transformation began in a small, gritty gym far away from the glitz of Beverly Hills. Lily met Mark, a trainer with silver hair and a no-nonsense attitude. The first workout was a disaster. After 5 minutes on the treadmill, Lily's lungs felt like they were on fire. She wanted to quit, to run back to the comfort of a burger. But Mark looked her in the eyes and said, "The pain you feel now is the weakness leaving your body." Lily stayed. She finished the hour, her face purple and her clothes soaked in sweat. The battle moved from the gym to the kitchen. Lily replaced her sugary cereals with steel-cut oats and her sodas with a lemon-infused water. She learned to cook, discovering that fresh salmon and roasted asparagus could be more satisfying than any fast food. She studied nutrition like it was a secret language. There were days of intense cravings when the smell of a nearby bakery made her cry, but she stayed strong. She began to see food as fuel for her journey, not as a replacement for her emotions. 6 months in, the progress slowed down. This is where most people quit. Lily had lost weight, but her body was tired and the scale stopped moving. She felt frustrated and stagnant. One morning, she sat on a bench in the park watching the sunrise. She realized that she was no longer doing this for a number on a scale. She felt a new energy in her legs and a clarity in her mind. She decided to double her efforts, adding swimming and yoga to her routine. She was no longer running away from her old self. She was running toward her future. As the 1-year mark approached, the change was undeniable. The girl who once hid in the library was now a woman who commanded attention. Her skin glowed with health, and her curly hair was thick and shiny. Her clothes began to fall off her, and shopping for new ones became a celebration rather than a nightmare. But the biggest change was internal. Lily started volunteering at a local youth center, teaching young girls about self-esteem. She was finally using her voice, a voice that had been silenced by sugar for years. 1 year and 2 months after her rejection, Lily returned to Rodeo Drive. She wasn't there for a job. She was there to live. She wore a sleek emerald green silk dress that fit her perfectly. As she passed the boutique that had turned her away, the same manager was standing outside. The woman didn't recognize her. She actually stepped forward and said, "Excuse me, miss, would you like to see our new collection? You have a stunning look." Lily smiled, a genuine and powerful smile. "No, thank you," she said politely. "I already found my style." Lily's story became an inspiration in the city of stars. She didn't become a model for a magazine. She became a model of discipline. She started her own wellness consulting firm, helping high-profile clients in Beverly Hills find balance in their lives. She moved into a new apartment with a view of the Hollywood sign, a constant reminder that anything is possible. She was often seen running through the hills, not to lose weight, but because she loved the feeling of the wind against her face and the strength in her heart. The journey of Lily wasn't just about losing pounds, it was about gaining a soul. She learned that the Barbie perfection of Beverly Hills was a myth, but health and self-love were real. At a gala event, surrounded by the most beautiful people in the world, Lily felt like the true queen, not because of her dress, but because she knew she had fought for every inch of her happiness. "Your body is a temple," she told a reporter that night, "and you are the only one who holds the key to the gates." Lily was finally home.